more than 100 games played, the border war between these two schools has been a clash in the middle of the country that's been a contest played since before the 20th century. And believe me, in rivalries like this one, the wrongs from games played in 1891 are being discussed as we get ready for what's in store. Welcome to Faurot Field in Columbia, Missouri, home of the Missouri Tigers. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Jayhawks offense will get first crack at it today. Mizzou put a spanking on the Jayhawks the last time they met.
Wins always feel great, but Missouri blowing out Kansas for them, that was ecstasy for their players, coaches, and fans.
Yeah, and it's just an awesome opportunity to be like, yeah, we own you. Like, go back to where you came from and just let you know, like, this rivalry isn't a rivalry between us and you.
The give is to Williams. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Caught over the middle. It's Canty. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Jayhawks are flying down the field. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Here comes the option. The pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off, 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Tigers offense has its first opportunity of the day. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes.
Ball is loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. They'll move the wide receiver. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Manning. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Going to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Hardy. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Missouri will snap it in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Had to throw it before he wanted.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Jayhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Missouri!
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills, just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by... Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He stopped, not much on the return, but a And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Tigers. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Jayhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Under fire. He's going to take off. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Soft spot in the middle. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. Fires to the right. Got his man. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long cup into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Might as well give it to him again. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. So Missouri will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll try the run. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Bring in the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
The Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Secures it at the 30. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Here's the handoff. Sweet cut there.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Creates a little space. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll run the sneak for it. You do think basketball in this rivalry, but there is football history. Gale Sayers, Todd Reesing, Chase Daniel, the Mangino era for the Jayhawks. At times, this was one of the best rivalries on the planet.
Well, they started playing in 1891. It's unfortunate with conference realignment that this rivalry game kind of went away. I wish we saw it more often.
Yeah, and we've seen it all across college football. We get robbed of the rivalries, and then in turn, we kind of forget about them. So good to have this rivalry back.
The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. SMU is getting smoked today. This is an eye-opener. It's the type of game that can just demoralize a fan base. They're trailing by 14 to Baylor. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Finds his big tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. At the 20, he's got space. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. On the option. Now the pitch. There he goes. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. Finds a tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Henderson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Fires toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Down to a one-possession game, 24-17. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll leave it with him. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take the deep shot. He's got it. He's loose. Touchdown, Missouri! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Quick release by the QB. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. Got his man. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, can these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Kick is in the air. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Give to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's got his man across the middle. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running to the left. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Terry. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. They'll give it to the back.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Daniels. Pressure coming. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a short pass to the tight end. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They bring the punter onto the field now. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Looking for a crease. It's Hardy. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He's down at the 25-yard line. Waning moments of the first half. It is a first down.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Wants to throw on first down. He makes a grab. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Absolutely center cut. Had to settle for the field goal.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Boys, so much to break down from a spirited first half between the Tigers and the Jayhawks. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Kansas and Missouri plays out.
And the Jayhawks will kick it off to start the second half. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger, and we might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
They're dealing with a second and long. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half. So in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. He splits the uprights, and that will extend their lead even further.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14. Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Scanning the field, it's Daniels. He's going to throw deep right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Jayhawks send out the punt unit. Makes the catch at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Looking to throw on first down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. How frustrating for an offense to not only see the extra defensive back with the dime package, but still have their quarterback get hit.
Yeah, and when you go dime, this is a passing situation. And if you're a defensive lineman, I'm pinning my ears back. I'm not playing the slightest bit of run. I don't care if they run the football. I'm getting to the quarterback. Nice job understanding that, rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Hunt is in the air. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Quarterback on the keeper. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. The give on the option. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. From the shotgun, the inside give. Across the 25, he's got room. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The give is to Williams. He had a whole host of defenders he had to dodge in the backfield. It'll be third and long. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Oh, they're after him. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse. Breaks into the open. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Right back to the well. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Leaves it with the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for him. Off play action. Hit as he throws. On target to the left. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Well, a play like that's going to force the defense to second-guess whether they want to play man-to-man coverage against guys with speed like that. One-on-one to the perimeter, you run the go route, quarterback puts a ton of air under it, and they come up with a huge play.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Here's the pressure. On target over the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Colorado State is currently up big at this moment, so much so they're on the verge of getting Cam the rest of the day off.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The hand to the running back. Another broken tackle.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll go to the counter play. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
So Missouri will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Daniels. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
And the Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Rock Chalk! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. There was not a window there. There was not a sliver of light. There was like the eye of a needle to zip that ball in, and somehow he got it in.
No doubt. Defensively, you know it's coming. You know who he's going to, where he's going to. You're in great position, but that guy just makes a play. He makes the touchdown catch. What a throw, what a catch, what trust between QB and wide receiver.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Hardy. Got enough for the first down and wants more. A nice play there, and that is likely how we'll put the finishing touches on this period. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Now in the 4th. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
I personally love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Using the quick game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Quick strike complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise that the O-line gets called for holding. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Blasted as he lets it go. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. That's caught. It's Henderson. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
The Jayhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. And to get rid of it quickly. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. And the Jayhawks line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Coleman. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go to the ground. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They'll try to sneak it. Got enough for the first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. They get to him as he throws. Complete to the right. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Manning. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Get the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on 3rd down, and life is much better. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Oh, the attempt is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll run the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Daniels. Fires left. Got his man downfield. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give is to Williams. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Under fire. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast. He's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll pull it on the read. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And And this one sails through just inside that left upright. Just over a minute to go. Drama is high, guys, to see if they can hold on to this lead. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll return it. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. This time it's complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Got it in the middle. It's Hardy. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking to throw on first down. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Under fire. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is what can happen at times. You get the snowball effect. Everything going their way in the first half. Big lead going into halftime. But it's mistake after mistake on both sides of the ball. And that interception, David, compounds the problem.
And this defense has completely changed at the half. How about it, man? They've come out aggressive now, forcing a turnover. All the momentum on their side, and the offense gets the ball back.
And the quarterback takes a knee. And we can rock and chalk this one up to a Kansas victory and a waving of the wheat in this border war rivalry. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.